Live from Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. If you can hear me, do leave a comment, say hello. Um, I'm here for approximately 2 weeks, and I've already been here a week. And I'm bringing you to my homestead, uh, which has a lot more going. And I just want to show you around a little bit. There's so much to talk about around here and very little time. But I will show you as much as I can today and what I've been doing over the years, even as I lived in the United Kingdom. I've got a view, which I'm going to start by showing you, which is for the lake and city view. Uh, it looks across Lake Victoria, and then it shows the city, part of the city, Kampala. So I'm going to turn around and I'm going to start showing you views around. So I hope everybody could see as I zoom in that you can see some views across. And I'll also post some videos where I took the night views as well. So this is what my land actually overlooks. The land is approximately 5 acres, and cottage at the back is the second cottage that I've actually and it was quite interesting. It gives me a lot of insight about the place and the next steps that I'll be taking. As you can see, there's a lot of rubble. There's my dog Rumble right there. The dog has helped us a lot just down slopes as we continue with the projects. There's maize down there. You can see some maize there. And these are bricks and stoneworks that I've gathered here. Side, the entrance to the entire land. There, one of my workers has already started his work this morning. He must have started around 7 or 6:30. It's around 8:25 Ugandan now. Yeah, so there it is. Across there are some palm trees that were planted from the beginning up there, all the way behind the cottage and all the way down. Let's take a walk. Here are some bricks that were made by a brick machine that I bought for some other projects. And on the floor here, I've got some poles that were made for starting to fence the land. So right now I've got approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I've got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, almost 30 blocks, poles. This is a perimeter wall that partitions the area as the project continues. And the reason for this is because it enables us to kind of plan and gauge the land, and also because my land is slanting. I don't know if people can see some slight slant. It starts kind of higher and then it keeps going downwards. It just keeps going all the way down and it keeps going downwards. And that's the reason for that, but there is many other reasons that it's there. Some tomato plants there. These hedges that we put here have been there because there was nothing like this here. This land was totally bare. If I tell you that this land was bare from at the top there where my worker is digging this morning, it was bare. My parents brought me to this land. My mom wanted me to buy it, my late mom, bless her soul. She wanted me to buy this land because I didn't have any other land that they had initially bought. It was no longer, it was sold, it wasn't available. So she said, Jacqueline, I've started buying this land. Do you want it? So they brought me to see it, and I said, yes, yes, it's so beautiful. But we couldn't see anything. From the very top there, even as I show you where my worker is at the entrance, you could barely see anything. It was so covered with grass, tall grass. You could barely see the views as well. But all I saw was a lot of potential. This is a lot of rubble that has come from some of the palm trees, the cassava harvest and everything, and just some logs that we have here. And this is the goat area that was also baled. So we have some goats here and some turkeys. If you can hear me, please, leave a comment. If you can't hear me, please leave a comment. I'm in quite a remote area of Uganda, but it's actually interesting because I was at my brother's place and I couldn't get good connection. But here, because there are masts across, I'm getting a lot better connection here, which I'm really quite surprised about. So uh, moving forward to the next that's a toilet there. That was one of the first toilets I put. So that's quite functional. Um, no, I believe it's the second one that was put. So that's quite functional. It has a shower as well. So my workers are able to use that. Across this side, this is the end of my start and the partition of my land at the left hand side, where is partitioned by these hedges that you see here. And these hedges were actually put here. We planted daisies, were never here. House. Here, these daisies were also planted by myself as partition to the land. You can see the neighbor's side is extremely wild as well. There are some wild palms over there. So all this was partitioned by myself. And over here, this is the worker's house, which is actually meant to be a laundry house to a project. Now, coming across just behind the worker's house, I have, as you can see, the hedge is still running all the way down. I don't want to go over because there are a lot of plants and crops there. I don't want to step on them. Over here, there's a termite hill, which is quite disturbing. They disturb us a lot over here. There's quite a lot of them. But that's something that we are trying to deal with, putting down some bomb sort of chemicals. Yeah. This is a plant called Ntula. And I think there's one here that can be removed for planting. Mango tree, I believe. Some sugar canes. Over here, this is the beginning of my kitchen. There's a mini kitchen here that's been started to be used by workers. Good morning, Onassis. I'm doing some filming here. This is my worker, Mr. Onassis here. Yeah. This is the kitchen, which was started and it's not complete. The roof is supposed to go on it, but it's supposed to have some kind of inbuilt work, inbuilt wardrobes, maze. And as we walk down all this, as you see me going, this is all still part of my land where projects are going. Still there, and maize plants, some beautiful maize plants coming along. And one of the main things here, which I love most about being in Uganda, is the fene trade. We call it fene. This is um, breadfruit. Breadfruit. I've been eating a lot of it lately as well at my brother's house. So this is breadfruit plant. They're not ready yet. Right there. You guys, Africa is so abundant. Look at all that. And it goes all the way up. You can hear the birds chirping away. Guys, just look at this tree here. Look at this breadfruit tree. Look at this. Look at this. Aren't we blessed over here? Look at that. And breadfruit is a source of a lot of nutrients. If people don't know, my dad said he was eating it. My dad is 80. He's been eating a lot of it lately because it's also partially in season. My dad said he started to eat it, and where he had some pain started stopped, and he could take longer walks. So take for granted here in Africa are very nutritious. And here I have spinach as well. Yesterday when my brother brought me here, we were able to pick some spinach for him. And what you see is going towards the end of one side of the land. And these are still all the pines that I've put up to partition the land together with the hedge. This here is a public toilet that I put up. That's one of probably the second things that I'm on the land. We are heading down area where it's kind of cliffy, cliffed off. And we also put hedges here to kind of block the area that leads to the cliff, where it leads down into the swampy area, which is kind of part of Lake Victoria. So it's kind of, we decided to put the hedges all across. Guys, I'm now standing at the bottom side of the um, land. And if you look up, I started up where the cottage is up there. If I just zoom up, there's the cottage. And we've come down, further down. Continuing here, some of you who are new here may not have watched my video that I did, how I was trying to develop a land from bare land to fruitful land. There's a video on my channel. If you're interested, please try to uh, look on the channel, or I'll try and connect it to this live video. This is the well. This is the place that gives us life, which is, of course, when I say it gives us life, it's water. Water is life. Water is life. It doesn't give us life in itself. What I mean is that this is the well, and this is one of the first things that I put on here. Because when you develop a bare land, when you come to a land, the first thing you are going to need is water, which may sound obvious, that never worked, and they struggled because they did not have water. Something such as simple as digging uh, a well which provides water. Now, I haven't got water in that cottage yet, but it's going to be uh, put up, I believe, by the end of this year. Everything is there. I have a sink, I have a shower. Water is the next thing. I have water here. We are going to put up the tanks that will bring water to the actual cottage and other sort of the workers' house and so forth. Um, Moving along, this solar power at the moment is giving us issues, and uh, we need to get somebody. Somebody's supposed to probably come today. I have to speak to my cousin brother to, he said he'll send somebody to look at it, an electrician. So right where I am now, and where that palm tree is, and where these pine trees are and the hedges, is coming kind of to the end of the land. And I wouldn't go down there because it's the cliff. Now we even slightly down there, I have part of the area which is also my land, which falls on the lake. My neighbor, who lives up the other side where I'm pointing, I can't see his house now because there's a lot of trees and that. His house is quite big. It faces the lake a lot more than mine. He has is partitioned into the lake because he has a speedboat that takes him onto the other side of um, Kampala city, an area called Luzira, where actually my family home used to be, my father's home. And he gets himself on a speedboat, gets to the other side, and he parks his car the other side and drives and takes his children to school and does what he wants. That's the quickest way to get to the city from here. It's by canoe and boat. I don't know whether I'll risk it today or whether I'll go today. I was thinking of it. So yeah, so all that is cliffed off and swampy area, of course. Underneath there is water. So it's an area to be extremely careful about. The soil has been tested, so it's not like as though it's it's not like as though the edge is something that will erode easily. No, it will probably take many years. It's very solid. But of course, we've partitioned this leading to the cliff area for a reason. So, in a nutshell, and not completely, that is it at this point. I hope everybody can hear me. I hope everybody has heard me and enjoyed the uh, the live this morning. For those of you who are watching in UK, it's probably 5, 6, 7, maybe five something p.m. a.m. isn't it? And uh, my time here is not very long, but I'm very grateful for the time that I've had here. And my cousin will be here tomorrow and will be doing some exercises and just running ideas project for this homestead. Um, yeah, so that's it. I'm now going to look for something to eat. I'd like to get some cassava from the land and um, cook something to eat for breakfast. Hopefully I'll get a chance to show you what I'm eating. Um, yeah, so until next time, guys, life, and there's a tree that was, I don't know whether this tree was cut or what. I've got to find out what happened here. I don't like cutting trees. Um, but until next time, um, it's from me, Journey with Jacqueline. Take care of yourselves and bye bye. Bye, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the vlog. It's getting warm already and it's just about 8:30. It's been so warm in Uganda lately. One has got to really keep cool and drink a lot of water. Um, but yeah, that is it from me. Lots of birds around. Goodbye. Hey, bye.